as many as different researches, it has been said that even 70 to 80% of people uh, search online before even buying offline, or before even going to physical shop. They prefer to search about your brand, product or service online. So it is very important to have your brand presence online. And even with a huge uprise in online buying, and people are preferring to buy online directly from their home, or from wherever their location is, it is now becoming more and more essential to have your brand online presence with Google search network, because Google is the world's largest search engine network. It is now very important to have your brand products or services available online. And for that, this video is going to be a detailed tutorial on how you can create your search campaign on Google Ads. So let's get started with me on how you can create your own search campaign on Google Ads. So this is your Google Ads account, and now we are going to create our first Google search campaign. So you have to select over here new campaign. Because the place where I used to record videos is a little away from the family, although you can see the family over here, but it has a slow connection, so you guys have to bear with me on this. Okay, so you can see that this is now the dashboard over here. So let's say, in case if we want to have our sales goal, we are being given the option of search campaign, performance max, display, shopping, video, discovery. We can create, in case if we wanna our campaign goal is to get maximum sale, we can create a search campaign. Yes, we can create. In case if we want to obtain leads, then we are going to create the leads campaign. And in case if we want to have website traffic, we can again create a search campaign over here. We are being given 6 options again. So in case if we want more traffic, we can also create a search campaign. In case if we want a product brand consideration, we won't be able to create a search campaign. We neither add brand awareness or reach campaign. So or we can create on a search campaign indirectly through performance max or logo stores. But let's say our goal is either to get a more website traffic or either to get sales. So let's say for right now we are looking for more sales, so we are going to create this search campaign over here. Okay, now they are asking on what is our actual goal. Either our goal is to get a conversion on a website done, we are going to select this one. In case if we want a conversion on phone calls, like the deal is going to be matured on the phone, then we are going to select the phone call. In case if our goal is to get more store visits, we want people to come to our store offline. I know that a campaign can run with multiple goals as well, that we want to sell online as well as we want to suggest people to visit our store offline as well. We can select both as well, and we can do that by adding extensions. And if we want to have more app downloads, in case if we are running our app online, we can select this one. So we want more website visits. Now let's say our website name is okay. So now it's a search campaign with a sale as a campaign objective, and we want our goal is to get more visitors on our website, so we can convert them, mature them on our website. So now you can see that we are now being given the option of selecting the bidding. In the process of bidding, we are going to select on basis on clicks, and the campaign will use the maximize click bid strategy to help you get the most clicks. And we can set a cost over here as well. For instance, if I want it to be for 2.21 is my maximum bid. Yeah, you can even create campaigns with manual CPC and enhanced CPC as well. So there are multiple bidding options available, and I have discussed in my other videos regarding the bidding strategies you have usually available, which you can use. So now I have been given the option that I want to target search network, search partner, display network, display. Okay, I'm going to remove display network. So now being given with search network and search net partners. So who are search partners? Search partners are those partners who are using Google search on their website. So for instance, let me show you. Let's say if I open this website. because I know that they are also search partner because they are using Google search on their website. So for instance, if this is their search button, okay, so let's say if I search on web hosting, okay, you can see that they are showing results also from their own articles, but above these articles you can see the ads from Google. So these are Google search partners, and anyone who has a Google AdSense account activated is also the Google search partner. So we are going to remove this as well, because we are just want to target Google search network. So now it comes to our location, what locations we want to target. Let's say if I want to target USA, okay, I can also exclude locations as well. For instance, if I want to target whole US except few states, I can do that as well. If I want to target just few states, I can do that as well. If I want to target a particular city as well, I can do that. So for instance, if I want to target whole US plus Toronto in Canada, so now I'm going to target Toronto, Canada city and whole US. Now for instance, for India, let's say if I want to target whole India, but I want to exclude Kolkata, what I'm going to do is I'm going to target India whole country, but let's say, okay, but I want to exclude this city, so I'm going to exclude this and include whole India. So my ad will be shown in whole India except Kolkata, and I want to remove for instance Washington in United States. I can also do that. So now I'm going to exclude Washington, but targeting whole US. I can do that as well, and I can even do pinpoint targeting, like let's say map radius targeting on advanced search. In case if I wanna target on, let's say I want to target a particular area, or even locations, because in a city there are multiple areas and multiple locations. So in case if I want to target even a specific city or specific portions, I can do that from here. For instance, in New York, let's say, I can even target nearby areas as well, that I want to target on basis on 10 meter above this areas, or you can see that I can do radius targeting over here. You can see the location here. In case if I want to target only Manhattan area or Queen area, I can do, or Brookline area, I can do that as well. You can see now I can even reduce the location size even as well to make it a small one. Okay, you can see now I can do. So now it's not targeting New York but only Brookline, the only area you can see over here. So now once I'm done with my section of location, okay, now I'm being given option presence or interest. People in regularly in or who have shown interest in your target location. In case if you are not an advanced person, I do not suggest you to do any change. But if you ask me personally, I would rather select this presence, that only people who are present in the location. I do not select people based on interest, or who have been there but not right now over there, or who are living in some other city but searching on Google New York. So I will target only people, those who are specifically exist in that location. I'm going to select my second option. But Google select the first one. So in case if you are a beginner or a newbie, go with the first option. This is only for advanced one. Okay, now it comes to the exclude people in your exclude locations. Yes, we are going to exclude those people who are in our exclude location. Now let's move on to the languages we are going to target. Okay, so in case if I wanna target bodies based on my some specific interest, I can do that as well. But ideally I do not recommend that for search campaigns, but rather they are more preferred for display campaigns. And in case if you want to do dynamic search ads where your headlines automatically changes as per the keyword, so again this is for advanced user, not for a newbie user, or not for an average user. So you have to skip this option. So in case if you wanna run, because even in campaigns there are multiple ad groups, and in ad groups we have two or more than two ads, and in case if you wanna run a specific ad, I can select over here, or let Google do the ad rotation and optimize and select the best performing ad. Now in case if I wanna run my ad for specific dates, I can set the ad schedule from here. Like I wanna start from 27th September till 1st December, or in case I'm running a campaign only for November or Black Friday or specific events, I can select from here the start and ending dates of the campaign. Or in case if I want to run for an indefinite period, I'm going to select as none. And in case if I want to do ad schedules, let's say I want to do ad schedule, let's say if I want to run on specific hours, I don't want my campaign to be shown on all day, I just want to show them on weekdays. For instance, if I'm running for Monday to Friday till from let's say from 7 a.m. let's say from 7 a.m. till it goes till till 10 p.m. And for I can also have a different schedule for Saturday, Sunday. For instance, or for Saturday, Sunday, I just want to run from 9 a.m. till 8 a.m. 8 p.m. I can select from here as well. Okay, so now it's been shown that my ad will run on Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. Okay, I can select any time I want. Okay, so now I'm going to move on. Now it comes to the keywords. So because Google has generally selected the keywords, I have a dedicated video on explaining on different keyword match types, which keyword match type is good for your campaign, which you should go for, which can generate more sales, and which can decrease sales. For instance, I'm going to select, they are also giving me option keyword broad match, phrase match, exact match. To understand what are the different keyword match types, look on my video, which is available in my playlist of Google Ads regarding keyword match and their intents. So for instance, I would select, I would search on because let's say if I wanted to get more customers to get the Google Ads campaign set up. Okay, I have selected now, and for now they are broad match, but I will convert later on with the button of a click. I will show you later on as well. So here is my domain. It has automatically extracted information from my website and automatically created headlines for me. So I can override here Google partner, Google Ads, Adwords for small digital agency. Okay, so okay, I know that ads should be created with a proper working and should not be created based on the idea of Google automatically exaggerating or extracting information. Extracting, not exaggerating, but extracting information from your website. But rather, you need to create work on it. And it's showing me my sample ad on how does my ad look like. In case if I want to have this as my first headline, I can select from here, click on it, and show in position 1 only. Now you can see that it will be shown in the first position only, and I can have this on second one. I can select any headline for position second, or if I will leave, Google will automatically rotate on different positions to determine which position is good to get more clicks. You can now see that the second one is Google Ads Management over here, and Digital Marketing Agency, the third headline, they are taking it on their own. In case if I want to add side links over here, I can add from here as well. But right now, I'm going to be done from here now. Now I'm going to set my daily budget. Let's say if my daily budget is $100. Okay, now they are saying me that we do not have yet set the campaign settings, and we also have not set yet the conversion settings. For conversion settings, I have also created another video where I have explained in detail on how you can set up your conversions. So again, that is available in my Google Ads playlist. Now I'm going to publish this campaign. So here you go, I published this campaign. Okay, so the campaign is published, but I have to show you guys on how you can convert broad match into phrase match keyword. I also have to add negative keywords in the video, so there are two things left yet. I can also have multiple ad groups in my each campaign. So now let's move on to this ad group, and you can see even I can design campaigns on based on different, even I will show you guys as well. For instance, this was my first ad group. I can note it as Google Ads. Okay, let's move back and let me edit the name first, because we are promoting different services. So this can be Google Ads Management. I can create another one for Facebook Ads Management. Let's say I'm now creating another ad group. So our campaign was search campaign, and first we added the keywords related to Google Ads Management, and we created an ad group on it. Now we are going to add for Facebook ad, because we are also manage Facebook campaigns. So our second ad group and ad will be about Facebook ads. Okay, so now you can see that second ad group will be Facebook ads. Okay, in case if I have a specific web page on my website regarding Facebook ads, I will link it over. Ideally, it's a best strategy to have different pages for Google Ads Management and for Facebook Ads Management rather than just on a main website, because Google wants a more customized URL. So we do have a dedicated page for Facebook ads, and I would rather prefer to get linked over here. Yes, we do have HTTPS certificate as well. I'm not sure why, but okay, now it's fine. You can see that HTTPS is installed, so don't worry with it. So now this is the page for Google Ads and Bing Ads Management for Facebook ads. Let's move on to this page. Okay, this is our Facebook Ads Management page. So now we are going to select this link and add over here to get some keyword suggestions. Okay, because in that video I have discussed in detail about the intent of the keyword, that FB ads or ads manager can be good keyword, but we need to understand the intent behind. Is a user looking for a management service or is looking for a particular feature? So I'm going to remove few even our detailed analysis takes a lot of time, but right now I'm just having a showing with you. But we also use different tools for that as well, such as SEMrush, comparator analysis. But right now let's say I'm going with the 4 of these keywords. Okay, in case if I'm using my existing ad, I can use it over here. I can delete it and create my own as well. But let's say I'm going with the current ad. But ideally, it's a good strategy to create different ads for each ad group. Even the best formula is the SKAG, where it is being recommended to create a different ad for each keyword. More customized ad for each keyword. So here you can see that we now have 2 ad groups, and I have to tell you how I have to convert these keywords into different match types. Let me refresh it. Okay, now you can see the keywords over here. So in case if I have now these are broad match. In case if I have to move it, select all 21, and I can select change all match types. I think there is, let me refresh again because there is a slight internet issue as well. Okay, so you guys can see that now we have loaded this. Now we are going to select this, select all 21, change match types. Okay, now we are going to select phrase match. So automatically all of these keywords will be converted to phrase match. If you ask me on what is the best keyword match type, I would rather go with the phrase match or exact match. But in very rare scenarios, I can also opt for broad match modifier as well. But no way, any day I will choose broad match. Not at all. I won't recommend it. I won't suggest it. So that is a big no-no from my side to go with the broad match. So ideally, phrase match is a good match. Exact match is also very good. And broad match modifier is somewhat preferred. Okay, so now I think we are having slight internet issue, but let it happen right now. And another way, if in case if I have to do manually, I can also do it from manually over here. Let's say if I have to do this keyword, I can select from broad to phrase match, and once I will save it, you can see these marks over here. This is a sign that the keyword has been changed from the broad match to the phrase match. Like you can see this one as well, the above one as well. In case if I have to change this one to exact match, this is how exact match looks like. So let me refresh again. So now you can see that all of the keywords are on phrase match, and for negative keywords you can go over here and you can select any. For instance, whenever there is a free word, hack, crack, scam, complaint, whenever these words appear along with my keyword, I do not want my ad to be shown. So I'm going to select them as a negative, and I have added them in negative. Okay, now the thing is search term. Search term is basically the exact real query from which a customer has searched and came to your ad, saw your website or visited your website. After clicking on the ad, you can see from here. So yeah, this was my actually strategy on how you can create a simple and effective search campaign on Google Ads. Yes, that you can now over here also see impressions, CTR, clicks, have received. Even you can modify these columns by selecting this column, and you can select on what do you want to show over here. Currently these things are being shown, and if I want to show something different, for instance, if I want to show interaction rate or top 10 impressions, I can select from here. If I want to show my conversions, if I want to show the quality score of each campaign, or I can select from here, and you can now see that the quality score will also be shown along over here because I have now selected. That is actually modifying your column to see whatever you want to show along with the dashboard. Here is my budget. Here is my optimization score. Since the campaign is new, so we do not have the optimization score right now. And again, this is a generic summary of the account, the campaign. The campaign. 2 ad groups. One is Google Ads Management. The second is Facebook ads. Here we are targeting more on Facebook, and we can even create multiple ads for each ad group as well. Right now you can see that we have one ad group over here, one ad over here. We can even create multiple ads over here. Select over from here, do the responsive search ad, and create another variant of our ad. So because it's ideally a good strategy to create multiple ads to determine which ad is working well. One ad we may think is good but is actually not good, so it varies from case to case. So this was a detailed video on how you can create your own Google Ads search campaign. So I tried to discuss in detail tutorial for how you can set your campaign, timings, days, different things. There are multiple things as well. For instance, there is a bidding strategy where we can show if we only want our ad to be shown on the top 3 positions. Otherwise, we don't want our ad to be shown. We can select that as well. But again, it was a fresh ad. It is ideally for beginners or business owners or small business owners. Keeping in mind that thing, so I just discussed those steps which were quite necessary and important. We selected bidding strategy as a maximize strategy, but I also discussed that we can also select the manual CPC bidding as well. We can even select the bidding strategy based on top ad impressions. So we have multiple options available. Even our budget can go on and off. We can even do enhanced CPC as well. So with this, I like to end this. Did you find this video useful? I will be looking forward for your feedback in the comments box. Do you have any questions regarding Google Ads Management Service or something? You are again more than welcome to write it in the comments box. We are also providing Google Ads Management, Facebook Ads Management, SEO services. In case if you want to reach us, there will be a link in the description of this video, and you can follow that link to work with my team. And make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep seeing videos like these. So I will be looking forward for you guys for subscription to my channel. And with this, I like to end my video. Thank you for guys for bearing me and watching this long video. Thank you and bye bye.